Hi guys, it's Khandie here. I get a lot of comments saying it's all right doing your big portraits and stuff, but you know, we all haven't got this funds to have an expensive piece of kit to light our subjects. So I figured, okay, so £100 a bit of a hard one because I've already done one on cheap LEDs. You go onto my Instagram, there's a reel on there that shows you about cheap LEDs, but I thought I'd do one with studio strobes. Well, namely one studio strobe because I gave myself a budget of £150 to buy everything I needed. Obviously, I already have the camera and the lens, but I managed to get this, a studio light, some cheap ass triggers, I mean they are cheap, and a light stand and a modifier. Now this does come with a modifier, I'm going to show you in a minute, but I will say the light stand didn't arrive in time. I got it second hand, didn't get delivered yet, so I've had to use one of my own. But yeah, so I bought everything you're going to see I'm going to use for under £150. I actually had change to go get myself a coffee. So yeah, here we go. So I purchased this off eBay. This is a Godox SK2 series, SK40 Mark II, I guess that's how you pronounce it. It looks quite swanky. Those are the specs. It arrived super friggin' quick. It came with this modifier and nothing else though. No stand, but that's okay. This came in at under £90 delivered. So there you go. At the time when I bought this, it might be a little bit more now, but this was brand new, this one was. I'm going to attempt to do this one-handed because I didn't bring my rig to set it up. So open. What's this? Yeah, because everyone reads those, right? Instructions, nah. I got these super cheap. They were, I think, less than £10. I can't remember now. I had to buy this though because for £2 because this adapter, sorry, this is a 2-fin to go into the light to strobe it, to trigger it. So I've had to buy this £2. So yeah, so far we're on 110 at most. No, 90, just over 112, 102 £102. Okay. I then purchased this. Let me put it down. It's an umbrella softbox. It's quite big, as you can see. I got it second hand. There's some marks on it, so I don't really care, and I think I damaged it on that side. It cost me £10, so we're now £112, I think, if my maths is right. I am also going to use one of the cheapest lenses on the market for prime, which is the Nifty 50 1.8 to do some portraits. So this should be as basic kit as I can get. Let's go. And then obviously there's the light stand that didn't arrive, and that still kept me under. The light stand I got was a bit more expensive, but it was second hand. There were other light stands you can buy cheaper, but I wasn't sure on the build quality, and I kind of love a good sturdy light stand. I think you need to be really careful with your light stands because cheap plasticky ones will just damage it, and you need a wide base because this is a strobe light. But there we go, everything was under 150. In fact, I came really close under 150. I think in total I spent £142, so enough to get at least one Starbucks coffee. They're pricey. So yeah, let's do this shoot. So I've just set it up here because I'm going to use my kitchen because people are saying, oh, you can do it in a fancy studio, so I'm going to try and do some portraits just here. As you can see, there's my bin, a dining chair, a giant fridge in the door. Invasion of the puppies. This is why I don't shoot at home. Hi Bart. That really helps. So I can't go this side. So basically, my kitchen's white and really reflective, so it's really hard to get a really dark background using this modifier, but it is possible. Because I didn't leave enough money in the budget to get a reflector, and everyone will whinge that, oh, you're buying something that we don't already have, and some people don't have it. We're going to use a polystyrene from the box to make a little bit of reflection. There we go. So, but you have to hold that with that hand there. It's very professional. You're so strong holding that polystyrene. Yeah. You can see, I don't know if you can, there's catch lights in his eyes from this fabulous thing that bounces the light back in. It's not amazing because the shadows are really harsh, which you can see from the modelling light on his, just under his neck here, cast by his beard, stop here. And the dog's wandering off, they've had enough. So yeah, we're now going to use a modifier that I bought second hand, see how that goes. Eek. So the umbrella is now attached, and this time, as you can see, rather than the light facing towards Bart, the light is facing away, which makes it a softer light source. As you can see on the modelling light on him, the shadow is less defined. Stay still, please. The shadow is less defined under that chin of his. It's softer, and you can see a bigger catch light in his eyes. You look really scared now. Okay, so let's try now. So I'm just lighting myself now with the light itself. Recycle time on this, you know, the higher power, a little bit slower, but not that awful. Quality of light seems to be okay. Now bear in mind, this is just like a casual look. This isn't looking at the color science too much or looking at the light fall off. This is literally me using the same settings and just seeing what it looks like and then bringing the images into Photoshop. For a cheap setup, I don't think this is awful. I think there are far worse you could do, and I think to get you into strobes, £150, I mean less than £150 technically, obviously if you're okay with buying secondhand stuff. I don't think this is that bad to go by. I'm going to keep using this strobe. It's quite lightweight. Yes, you know, it's not battery powered, so you need to have the power socket on it. I actually made one boo-boo. I could save myself £2 because as it turned out, I didn't need the adapter for the trigger. Actually really powerful considering I'm in a very small room, but it's also a lot of white and it's very small, so you'll see in the background, you can see there's a few problems with the background fall off. The modeling light works really well. That's about it really, so don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell button, and yeah, get in touch. Let me know if you want me to do a proper review of this or use it in a bit more of a more styled shoot in some way, or review any other products. It's not really a review though, is it? It's just how to do good shit with cheap shit, but it's not shit. Godox is not shit. This Godox is not the shit. It is the shit, but it is not shit.